Welcome back to Madrid Pulse. You got destination for the latest Real Madrid transfer news, updates, and insider scoops. In today's report, we delve into the developing transfer saga involving Ibrahima Konate. The Liverpool center-back has attracted major interest from top European clubs, with Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and PSG all circling. Here's everything you need to know about the situation and what it could mean for Los Blancos going forward. Barcelona are beginning to feel the urgency of securing a new central defender. With both Inigo Martinez and Andreas Christensen facing uncertain futures beyond the upcoming season, the Catalan club is scouting the market for affordable and long-term solutions. Given their well-documented financial difficulties, Barcelona are aiming for low-cost options, and Ibrahima Konate fits the bill perfectly. The 26-year-old Frenchman, currently at Liverpool, has emerged as a prime candidate not just for his talent, but also due to his contractual situation, which makes him an increasingly viable target. Konaté is entering the final year of his contract at Liverpool, and starting from January, he will be free to negotiate a pre-contract agreement with other clubs. This has caught the attention of Real Madrid, who are exploring the possibility of replicating deals similar to the ones they pulled off with Kylian Mbappe and Trent Alexander-Arnold, players who were tied down months in advance before becoming official free signings. For Madrid, such a strategy would align perfectly with their evolving recruitment model: elite-level talent, entering their prime, secured without a transfer fee. However, Liverpool are fully aware of Konaté's value and are working tirelessly to secure a contract extension. The Premier League giants are desperate to avoid losing the center-back for free, especially as they see him as a key part of their future defensive setup. Despite Liverpool's internal push, negotiations haven't progressed as hoped. The lack of an agreement has opened a door for other clubs to sneak in, and it's a door that Real Madrid, Barcelona, and now Bayern Munich are very interested in walking through. From Real Madrid's standpoint, patience might be the best approach. Club officials would ideally prefer to bring Konaté in next summer on a free transfer. They see no immediate reason to rush into a bidding war, especially considering Liverpool's current asking price of $40 million, a figure none of the interested clubs are willing to meet. For Madrid, who already have a well-stacked backline including Antonio Rudiger, Eder Militao, and David Alaba, plus young blood like Rafa Marin pushing through, it makes more sense to wait and invest strategically. However, the competition for Konaté's signature is growing fiercer. According to Caught Offside, Barcelona have formally entered the race alongside Bayern Munich. Both clubs see the French international as a unique market opportunity, a player of top-tier quality available for either a discounted fee or on a free next summer. PSG have also been monitoring the situation, making this one of the most competitive transfer races for the upcoming window. Barcelona, in particular, see Konaté as the ideal partner for Pau Cubarsí. The young Spaniard is considered a long-term pillar of the club's defense, and pairing him with a more experienced and physically dominant center-back like Konaté would provide balance and solidity at the back. Furthermore, at just 26, Konaté has several years ahead of him, making the investment even more valuable in sporting terms. Yet for Barcelona, the real challenge will be beating Real Madrid in the race. Not only do Los Blancos have a sporting project that's currently more stable and successful, but they also have the financial muscle to offer better personal terms, even on a free transfer. Konaté, who has already experienced high-level football in both the Bundesliga and the Premier League, may be tempted by the prestige and winning culture at Madrid. And being part of a squad that includes Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Bellingham, and more, the lure is undeniable. At this stage, everything hinges on whether Konaté signs a new deal with Liverpool. If he renews, most of this speculation will end. But if he continues to resist Liverpool's offers, the race will intensify as January approaches. Real Madrid are prepared, Barcelona are lurking, and Bayern and PSG are not far behind. One thing is for certain, this is a transfer story that's far from over. Real Madrid have taken a firm stance on the future of Brahim Diaz, firmly ruling out the possibility of a sale this summer. The club, now under the leadership of Xabi Alonso, sees the versatile Moroccan international as a crucial piece of their evolving project. His presence offers depth and tactical flexibility, especially as an alternative to Jude Bellingham in midfield. The coaching transition has opened a fresh chapter at the club, one where every player has been given a clean slate, and Diaz is determined to take full advantage of the opportunity. Brahim Diaz's situation had initially been unclear at the start of the summer, with speculation suggesting he could be on the chopping block. However, Real Madrid's top brass are said to be unanimous in their belief that the 24-year-old still has plenty to offer. His versatility, technical ability, and experience playing both as an attacking midfielder and on the wings make him an invaluable asset to Xabi Alonso, especially as the team navigates a demanding calendar across multiple competitions. Xabi Alonso, who recently concluded his first preseason with the squad, has made it clear that no player is guaranteed a place in the starting innings. Everyone must earn their role through performance, discipline, and effort on the training ground and in matches. This declaration has reinvigorated the squad, creating an atmosphere of healthy competition. For Diaz, this is an ideal scenario. Having returned to full fitness, he now finds himself in peak physical condition and mentally prepared to fight for a prominent role in the team. The club hierarchy considers Diaz a perfect alternative to Jude Bellingham, who was one of the standout performers last season. While Bellingham is expected to continue playing a central role in Madrid's midfield, the need for a reliable backup is essential given the physical demands of the season. Brahim's technical profile closely matches that of the Englishman in terms of ball control, vision, and the ability to drive forward with the ball. This makes him a natural fit for that attacking midfield role should Bellingham be rotated or sidelined due to injury or fatigue. The former AC Milan loanee had previously impressed under Carlo Ancelotti, showing flashes of brilliance in key moments despite limited game time. His return to the club last season was met with optimism, but he found it difficult to break into a crowded midfield that featured the likes of Bellingham, Luka Modric, Eduardo Camavinga, and Federico Valverde. Now, with Modric entering the final stretch of his career and new ideas flowing under Alonso, Brahim senses a real opportunity to carve out a more prominent role for himself. Off the pitch, Real Madrid's faith in Brahim has also been reflected in contract talks. The attacker's current deal runs until June 2027, and there are credible reports indicating that the club is planning to offer him an extension with improved terms. This gesture would not only be a reward for his loyalty and professionalism, but also a signal of his growing importance within the project. Brahim's mentality has also been a significant factor in the club's decision to retain him. He is known for his work ethic, quiet determination, and humility, traits that align well with Alonso's vision of building a competitive and unified squad. The player himself is said to be motivated more than ever, aware that this may be his last big chance to truly cement his place at Real Madrid. In the coming weeks, Brahim is expected to feature heavily in training sessions and preseason fixtures, giving Alonso ample opportunity to assess his readiness. While he may not be a guaranteed starter, his profile fits perfectly into the type of dynamic, technical football that Alonso wants to implement. With the season fast approaching, the stage is set for Brahim Diaz to rise from a fringe option to a key contributor. Whether he overtakes Bellingham in the pecking order remains to be seen, but what's clear is that Real Madrid have placed their trust in him. Now, it's up to Brahim to seize the moment and deliver,